And in our top business story, the UAE witnessed an increase in the number of smartphones during 2014, with the iPhone 5S as the most popular handset registered on UAE mobile networks. That's according to the Q4 2014 report by the Telecommunications Regulatory Authority. As per the report, which investigated the market share of mobile phones in the UAE, 61% of the registered phones on the networks were smartphones. The iPhone 5S was the most commonly used in the UAE, comprising 4% of total handsets registered on UAE networks, a figure that has increased by 9% during Q4 2014. The report illustrates that the iPhone 5 was the second most popular smartphone, with 2.4% of the market share. Samsung S3 was the third most commonly used smartphone at 2.1%, followed by the newly released handset, the iPhone 6 at 1.7%, the iPhone 4S at 1.6%, while the Samsung models S4 LTE stood at 1.5%. Note 3 at 1.3% and Samsung S5 with levels at 1%. The report also indicated that 40% of all handsets registered on UAE networks were manufactured by Nokia. Although the figure has been declining over time, the percentage decreased by 5% during the last 2 quarters and by about 12% during Q4 2014 alone. Furthermore, the report also highlighted that the smartphone and fixed internet users made a total of 16 billion visits to social networking websites during the period. Visits to Facebook accounted for 91% of total visits to social networking sites, followed by Twitter with 6.6%, then LinkedIn, Maktub and MySpace. UAE-based technology firm Al Yah Communications Company, also known as Yahsat, has signed a contract to provide satellite communication services to the Bahrain Defence Force. Under the terms of the contract, Yahsat will provide multifaceted, customized services, including hardware, full beam coverage over the Ka band, and training in the use of the technology. According to a company statement, the Bahrain Defence Force will take delivery later this year. Commenting on the contract, officials from the Bahrain Defence Force stated that it reflects the long-standing and deep partnership between Bahrain and the UAE, adding that satellite communications are a vital aspect of ensuring the country's security. Last month, Yahsat announced that the preliminary design review for its third satellite has been completed. Yahsat, which is a wholly owned unit of the Mubadala Development Company, said that the review is the first step towards confirming that the satellite will operate effectively in orbit. Company officials also confirmed that they are on track to launch the Al Yah 3 satellite in the 4th quarter of 2016, and it will target markets in South America. Senat, one of the UAE's largest industrial holding companies, is planning to invest 5 billion dirhams on further expanding its portfolio of industrial projects over the next 2 years. This comes as Senat invested over 16 billion dirhams developing the metal sector over the past 5 years. The announcement was made by His Excellency Hussein Jassim Al Nuwais, Senat's chairman, when he spoke at the Global Financial Markets Forum, who stated that Senat is a key contributor to Abu Dhabi's Economic Vision 2030, and that lately we find ourselves relentlessly pursuing one common goal, which is diversification. He said he is very confident about the future of the country, which is why they are investing 5 billion dirhams in more industrial projects over the next 2 years. He added that they need to further support from the financial community and to also develop the commodities market, specifically iron ore, copper and grain, as it will help with commodity hedging. Emirates REIT has announced that Eiffel Management has acquired Dubai Islamic Bank's 25% stake in Emirates REIT Management Limited. According to a statement, the transaction, for an undisclosed amount, means that Eiffel Management Limited now owns 100% of REIT Manager's total issued share capital. REIT Manager is responsible for running the property portfolio and all the operations concerning REIT. Eiffel Management Limited and DIB launched REIT back in 2010, the UAE's first regulated Sharia-compliant real estate investment trust incorporated in the DIFC. And Union National Bank held the annual general meeting of its shareholders over in Abu Dhabi on Saturday, with a board of directors recommendation to distribute a cash dividend of 25% was approved. The consolidated profit for UNB was 2,021 million dirhams for the year 2014, an increase of 16% compared to the year before. Operating income increased by 9% to 3,501 million dirhams, while loans and advances increased by 7% to 64.1 billion dirhams from 60 billion. Customers' deposits increased by 4% to 67.4 billion dirhams, up from 65.1 billion the year before.